Hello everyone. Welcome to edupediaworld.com. This is your video lecturer Vomika Soni, and in the current video lecture we will discuss about structure of neuron. In my previous video lecture I had already explained about the nervous system. Also I have told the functions of the nervous system. In the current video lecture we will deal with the types of neuron and the structure of neuron. So let's get started with the current video lecture. See, neurons are structural and functional units of the nervous system. They are the longest cell of the human body. Millions of neurons are present in the human body. They cannot be replaced if destroyed once. Each neuron mainly consists of three distinct regions: the cell body, dendrites, and axon. Most of the cell bodies are located in the brain or the spinal cord. So let's discuss about the structure of neuron. First of all, we'll discuss about the cell body. The cell body is also known as cyton or soma. It is made up of cytoplasm and nucleus. The cytoplasm contains Nissel's granules. Nissel's granules are the one that are concerned with the protein synthesis. The typical cell organelles like lysosomes, mitochondria, and Golgi complex are found in the cytoplasm. Only centrosome is absent in the nerve cells because these cells have lost the ability to divide. The cell body controls the metabolism in the axon and dendrites. Next is axon. It is the long tubular extension of the cell body of the neuron. At its distal end, axon branches profusely. Each branch ending has a tiny enlargement called end feet or presynaptic knob or terminal. Some axons have a non-cellular and fatty covering known as medullary or myelin sheath. The myelin sheath covers and protects the axon from pressure and injury. It acts as an insulator and increases the speed of impulse transmission along the axon. Axons are specialized to conduct nerve impulses away from the neuron or muscular or glandular tissue. Axons vary in length from a few millimeters in the brain to a meter or more between the spinal cord and toes. Axon is enclosed by a white multilayered sheath called the myelin sheath. Axons without the myelin covering are called non-myelinated axons. Nodes of Ranvier are the non-myelinated gaps between the segments of myelin sheath. This was all about axons. Now we will discuss about dendrons. These are short branch processes extending from the cell body to all directions. Dendrons end in fine branches called dendrites. They receive impulses or messages and convey them to the cell body. Also, their fine branching nature allows them to reach the tiniest part of the body from where they conduct nerve impulses to the cyton. So, summarizing the structure of neuron, we have seen the cell body. It is the cell's life support center. Also, it controls the metabolism of the nerve cell. Then, we have also discussed about dendrites. They receive messages from the other cell, or you can say that they collect information from other cells. Then we have learnt about axon, that it passes messages away from the cell body to other neurons, muscles, or glands. It is a long fiber that carries information. Then we have learnt about the myelin sheath. It is the fatty sheath which is made up of myelin. It covers the axon of some neurons and helps to speed the neuron impulses. Also, it gives electrical insulation between neighboring cells and make impulses travel faster. Then, the terminal branches of axon. These are also known as the end plates, which synapses with another nerve cell, a muscle, or a gland. And this is the direction of the nerve impulse or the neural impulse, electrical signal traveling down the axon. Okay, so this was all about the structure of the neuron. Now we will learn about the types of neuron. First of all, we will learn about the neurons and their classification based on their functions. First one is the sensory neurons. See, these neurons transmit impulse from the receptors to the brain and spinal cord. These are called efferent fiber. Next is the motor neuron. It is also known as efferent neurons. They carry messages, instructions from the brain and the spinal cord through efferent fibers to various organs. Next is connector neurons. These neurons interconnect the sensory and motor neurons located in the brain and the spinal cord. So this was the classification of neuron based on the functions. Now we will learn about the neurons that are classified according to their structure. The first one is unipolar neuron. It has a single and very short fiber. This fiber immediately divides into proximal and distal fibers. Dendrites are absent in unipolar neuron. Next one is bipolar neuron. It has just two regions, axon and dendron. Then the third one, multipolar neuron. The cyton is branched at many points, thus forming many poles. So this was the classification of neurons based on the structure. So this was all about today's video lecture. Hope you have enjoyed the video lecture and understood the concept properly. In my upcoming video lecture, I will discuss about the conduction of nerve impulse and synapse. Till then, keep watching to the videos of edupediaworld.com. Have a wonderful day ahead.